Is today your first time here? Or maybe your first time in a while? If so, maybe you're wondering exactly who we are and what this church is all about. Well, we'd like you to know that we're a group of ordinary people who are on an amazing journey together, following Christ. Our guide is the Bible because it's the divinely inspired Word of God, and it will never take us in the wrong direction. Along the way, we hope you'll see that we are welcoming and spiritually passionate, and that getting to know you is a big deal to us. We know that the road is rough sometimes, but we'll work really hard to bring you practical and relevant messages to equip and encourage you through life's ups and downs. We want you to know that we care about this community, and we believe that it's our job to make it a better place. So, no matter who you are or where you've been, we're glad you're here with us today, and we hope that you'll join us on our journey, following Christ and living out His plan for us. So, welcome to church.
Hey guys!
Hello, everyone.
Hey, welcome
to
back.
the podcast.
Welcome back. It's so good to see you guys. Welcome to the City Believers podcast. I'm Kimbria,
I'm Darius.
I'm Michaela.
and welcome today. Oh my gosh! So we just had Sunday service, which was very, very good. What do y'all think about today's Sunday service?
The message was amazing, for sure.
Man,
Definitely.
it was so good.
Definitely
Like, at
good.
one point, he literally looked directly at me, and I said, I hear you.
I feel like that was like for young adults specifically, especially talking
No,
about like really like those friends that like, oh, you changed, man. We want the old you back. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
that
Right.
really supposed to be.
We don't
And,
see you in a
like,
club
how-
no more.
And also, like, we're the ones that are, like, dealing with, like, the generational trauma, the addiction, and, like, I really like how he put it in a sense of, like, they didn't slay the villains. They left them for us, basically. And
Right.
it's our life is trying to destroy those villains and overcome those things.
the garments of God. That was a really good thing that we all learned. That was something that I really, really enjoyed. But today, this episode is special because the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up, and all three of us want to give thanks to not only to our church, but to Pastor Chris. I feel like I speak for all of us that he is the reason why we are up here today. He's the reason why our vision came to life. And we said it today that this was happening, all the ideas happened at Michaela's kitchen table. And we were just brainstorming ideas. And within 2 weeks, we were up here on stage and doing our first episode of the podcast. So we definitely got to give thanks to our pastor, Pastor Chris. We love you. We appreciate you. This is something that is out of my comfort zone, and for us to all do this is definitely a blessing.
We also want to thank our viewers and everybody that likes and
Yes.
shares. We wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
this
for
without you guys.
Yes, we
Um,
appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you guys tuning in, leaving comments, likes, sharing, catching us in church, telling us how great the video was. We all really appreciate that.
Yeah, and also one more thing, thanks to Holy Spirit.
Oh,
Opening
yes.
us to all of our hearts to even start this podcast,
Yes,
and
yes.
hopefully to reach more younger adults.
Yes.
Help them give their stories. Let them know who they are.
Shout out to you, God.
Shout out,
real
yes.
one.
Shout out to you.
The real MVP.
The real MVP.
Yes, but this episode is just about giving thanks. And all three of us want to give thanks to just not only to our church, but our outside lives. Like, with things that help us who we are today. And, I feel like we should just dedicate this episode to everything that we are thankful for. That's what we're doing today.
All right. What am I thankful for, man? This past year, since I've decided to rededicate myself to God, it's been really eye-opening for sure. Really eye-opening, and I'm very, very thankful for the Lord for really just like opening my eyes and really taking off those lenses and really look at life a whole lot differently. I will say that. And I just gotta give him every praise every single day that he gets to wake me up to continue my own purpose. Also, I gotta thank my family. I love you, Mom. I love my mom, my granny, my brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, every single one of y'all for constantly pouring into me, constantly blessing me, constantly inspiring me to be the best I can really be. So,
Beautiful, Darius. Kayla?
I am super thankful for a church family who is very welcoming. I have like personal church trauma that I deal with, and finding a church was really hard for me because I always felt judged everywhere I went. I'm also very thankful that God gave me another chance this year after being really sick, to be able to be here and do what He called me to do. I'm thankful for my son. I'm thankful for my husband. I'm also very thankful for my sister who watches my son so I can go to work. Um, I'm just thankful for life. Like, I'm thankful that I have mobility. It sounds like really small things to be thankful for, but when you go through a period of time where you have to be like physical therapy and getting up out of the bed is really hard. Like, I'm just very thankful that I can get up and like walk and go to work and eat and not like throw up after I eat. Like, it's small things that I'm very thankful for. I'm thankful for these two. Um, Without them, the podcast wouldn't be up here. I wouldn't be in church. But I think what I'm most thankful for is God. I'm thankful for God for us growing a stronger relationship. I'm thankful for God for my husband, for my son, and for everything that He has blessed in my life, taken away. Even like those are really weird things to be thankful for. But I'm thankful for people and things that He has removed from my life, because if He hadn't, then I would be stuck in these really low and dark places. So those are just some small things that I'm thankful for.
Beautiful, Michaela. I would have to say, I'm thankful for my family. My family is who I am and has built me up to be a part of, being who I am. I feel like some people take granted what it means to have a family that loves you and supports you, because family is what God is. I feel like that's God's gift to each individual is family, because we can't do it on our own. And to have people that love you and support you and want to walk with the faith with you, that's important. But family is something really, really big in my family, and I love them all with all my heart. And friends, you guys, I mean, we literally met each other, what, 6, 7 years ago, I believe?
Actually, no, 8 years. 8 years.
Whoa, 8 years ago. And look at us now. And remember, it's a funny story. Remember, we were in Walmart. And I was going around. We were having the thing of talking about face towels, and I randomly went up to this random person about
Y'all, this was a really dumb debate
but
that we had, because
Oh.
apparently she calls them face towels. I call them washcloths or wash racks, because that's what they are.
But that's whole nother episode. But at the end of us leaving Walmart, I went up to this random lady to, get the debate started. And she basically, I was telling her that we've been friends since college. And she paused and she said, "Wow, y'all been friends for that long?" And to me, I was like, "Yeah, girl, but answer my question." But for her to just sit there and just be in in awe, like, "Wow, you guys been friends for that long." That brought me back to that moment, because I'm thankful that through all the trials and tribulations that we've been through individually, for us to come together and still be friends. That's big, because the world can really put us in dark situations where we want to be isolated from people. But to come together and still do walk of faith and come together and come to church, that's big. So I'm thankful for y'all, that y'all really bring me back to life. I thank God for that. But I really, truly, honestly thank God for just, I thank God for just giving grace every single day, because there's days when I don't want to get out of bed. There's days when I don't want to go to work, where I don't want to just do anything, but His grace is just everlasting. And for me to continue to keep walking and keep trying, and just I just hear Him saying, "You know what? Today is a new day. You got up. That's a start." So just for Him to just keep instilling that in me, I'm grateful for that. And I'm just grateful for all the things that He's just been blessing me with. So I'm grateful for that.
Coach, be tired. Take us out.
Put me on the bench, coach.
But
I got
yeah,
enough playing time for it.
but no, I mean, like, that's real, because a lot of friendships don't last, and we don't really. I really appreciate y'all, and y'all don't understand that sometimes when we're going through our things individually, like we're in different seasons, and you don't really understand that you have people to lift you up, or you just need that push or that lift. And y'all been my sounding board. Y'all been my push. So y'all thanks for that because y'all are important in my life. So
Respect.
Much respect. Not for real. Cause like really since the year started, I like been on my P's and Q's about the people I surround myself with, for sure. And like kind of noticed that I am growing in a different way they are. Yeah, it's like they ain't really feeling it. It's like he's like, you always talk about this holy stuff, bro. I'm like, all right, Lynn, I ain't listen. God saved my life, okay?
Right,
God
right.
saved all of us, for real. And God's trying to tell you, hey, I got a purpose for you. You should continue want to live the life you want to live. And like, and I see how they're living their lives and bringing nothing but drama and confusion, and like frustration for sure. So since I decided to rededicate myself, it's been a whole lot more joyful. I'll say. Continue to bless me with the two of you for sure. You know.
But you know
So,
what? I'm also thankful for grandparents because not a lot of people.
shout out to the elders.
Yeah, to the elders, to Granny, I adore you. I love you. I hold you in high regards because that's where all my Thanksgiving memories came from. That's where it all started for me.
All I got are memories with my grandparents because they raised me.
Well, yeah, but yes, but for my grandparents live 2 hours away from me. So for me to always remember all the summers, the holidays, and everything that my grandma's.
Good old Groesbeck.
Yes, go goats. Yes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, that's my mama's son. She call you and let you know. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, I'm thankful for my grandmother and my grandpa. Rest his R.I.P. to him. And I'm grateful for them because that's where all my memories started. That's where all the summer vacations and everything just blossomed because not a lot of people have childhood memories where they can go back and say, I'm grateful for it.
I'm thankful for my grandparents too, but mainly because that's where my instillment of going to church came from.
Yes.
I
yes.
would go during the summer. It was Awanas, or it was like Vacation Bible School.
Yes.
I went to church
Oh,
on
yes.
Sundays.
Yes.
She gave me
Yes.
the hard
Yes.
candy out of her purse.
Yes.
Um,
Peppermint candies,
Yeah, or it was usually
Butterscotch.
cough drops.
cough drops,
My grandma had
butterscotch.
cough drops. But no,
Well-
like going to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I was at Vacation Bible School, and then I eventually worked at Vacation Bible School. I went to summer camp with the church. We went to Hardin Simmons. That was a lot of fun. Go Super Summer.
I mean, that's big. I mean,
It is, and you
That's
know,
big.
when I told her that I had found a new church, she was really happy for me. She misses going to church. She really does. She misses being in the house of the Lord. She'll watch church on Sundays. Sometimes when I call her, you can hear them playing, or if not, she's watching the Cowboys. Go Cowboys!
Woo.
I'm a big Cowboys fan, aren't you, Nanny? Big.
We
Big
don't
Cowboys.
listen. We don't pray for them though. Okay. Like they be kind of losing, right?
Hey, not too much. Not
Hello,
too much.
listen.
Not too much.
I know we kind of losing
Don't
them a
forget
little
Darius.
bit.
Don't forget Darius. It's their year.
Whose side you on?
I'm on neither. I don't care for.
I'm still gonna pray for y'all, okay?
I'm not a football fan. Like I'll watch.
You're still gonna wear that shirt. I told you that.
Yes, if you get it for me. We've already.
Okay,
spoken about
okay,
this.
okay, okay.
I literally only watch the Cowboys because of my grandmother and because of this one.
Yeah.
Because if she's at my house and it's a Sunday, that's what's playing.
Scream at the
That's
TV.
what
And
Andrew
she will
was.
scream at
yes,
the TV.
That's what Andrew's watching. Your husband's watching. We're all watching.
Oh man.
For the Cowboys too.
I'm surprised Andrew doesn't have any cowboy gear from you. Honestly.
Christmas.
Ah.
He
No, 'cause
will
she always
now.
worried about getting him a coat.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you should have got him a Cowboys coat. I didn't think about
That was
that.
her thing for. She was like, "I'm gonna get him a coat, like a real coat." I was like, "You do that."
Oh, I was set, and I got him what? A coat.
You did, and
Hey, you got it.
But Alberto made a joke that he couldn't see the coat because it was camo, and I was like, I can't stand you. I am thankful. I am very thankful for my significant other. My husband grounds me. He is the headstrong one. He is the one that like I have ADHD, and sometimes my mind goes all over the place. I also have anxiety and depression, and ADHD, anxiety, depression, postpartum depression. It was so rough. My husband was the one that was there to like settle me. He was my calm in the storm. and I'm very thankful that God sent me him. He's the realist. So like when I go off on these tangents on we need everything planned, my husband is go with the flow. And if my life could be that easy to go with the flow, I sure would.
Shout out to all the good husbands.
Yes.
Good
Shout out to the husband. Yes.
Yes.
What's a good memory that y'all remember as during Thanksgiving? Like, what was a good memory from your childhood, or maybe 2 months ago? I mean, years ago that y'all remember.
I think the last good memory I have of Thanksgiving was with my dad when he was alive. We had went out to his place and we just kind of had Thanksgiving out there with him. I had an early Thanksgiving with him, but I think that's my last like good. I wouldn't say, but that's my last favorite memory. It was the last one where my dad was actually present. May he rest in peace. Of us being able to like be near him and like just hear his laughter and all that good stuff.
Darius?
I say it was. What year was this? I think it was 2019. What was this? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was my brother and I and my mom all went to California. Just got to see all of the family together. Because since my great grandma passed away, she really was like the glue in the family. So like it's kind of hard. I'm not saying it's hard, but like it's kind of like it's weird little vibe.
Yeah,
like,
I
kinda
agree.
together,
It's-
but like
yeah, when
I
that
agree.
person that always gets everybody together
Yeah.
passes, it's really hard. That was my
Yes.
mom, so I
Yes.
understand. But like when you do all get together, it's like nothing changed.
yeah, it's like
Right.
yeah, nothing changed. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. You know, all the young adults like me, my brother, and my cousins, we all trying to get together and trying to. Well, he want to hit the streets, but that's all he mainly wants to do. But
I like that. Yeah. That's good.
all right, listen. 2019, that was old me. Listen, but yeah.
I think I would have to piggyback behind you, Darius, with your comment with the great grandmothers, because they are the glue, and when they're gone, it's like, okay, who's gonna hold the tradition
Yeah.
of holding we're gonna have it here, we're gonna always be together, we're always, that was, I think, my favorite memory will have to be when I was probably about maybe 2003. This goes way back. 2003. I couldn't wait for Thanksgiving, getting pulled out of school early because your mom's saying, "Hey, we finna leave at 12. We going to Groesbeck." I'm like, "We going to Groesbeck to go see Granny?" "Yes, we going to Groesbeck to go see Granny for Thanksgiving. We gonna go."
You pulled out early as hell.
Yes,
Life.
yes. Like, that was my favorite memory. I knew when I was getting pulled out of school early, I knew it was one thing. It was either two things. It was either a doctor's appointment or we going to Groesbeck, and that's what it was. So,
That was me going to my grandma's.
Yep,
If I left school early, I need doctors or I'm going to my grandma's.
yep, and that was and I knew, if I was like, wait a minute, she didn't tell me about a doctor's appointment. We going to Groesbeck, and back then, it was the point where if I knew, like, it was Sunday and I knew I had to go back to school, obviously Monday, and we had to leave early on Sunday. My mom remembers this. Hey, Mom, I would cry the whole way home. I would cry because Groesbeck then was just like Disneyland for me. It was everything because all my cousins were there, all my family was down there, so I never had a boring moment. It was always something going on in Groesbeck. So that's my fond memory.
We gotta think about it though. That's gonna be us in the next
Oh,
several
Jesus.
years or so. We gotta set those traditions. You
Oh,
know?
Hope
yeah.
So, like, I want that for my son. Like, I want him
Yeah.
to enjoy it. Now, Thanksgiving is not my favorite holiday, but it is a good holiday for like us to like get together
Okay.
and have a good time and
I
eat.
feel like Thanksgiving for me is gonna be like, yeah, my cousins, and friends as well. Like,
Yeah, don't
like,
forget about Friendsgiving. That's
yeah,
a thing
yeah,
too.
like, yeah, obviously I want to do gatherings with my friends and family. You know.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Well,
I don't find my
'cause,
friends
well,
are
a
family,
lot of
so.
like a lot of my friends, like you guys are, I consider family. So like when I talk about like inviting family, you guys don't list under my friends. So, but yeah, but also like that too for like the smaller families. Like my family's not that big. Like I mainly have my sister, my great grandparents. That's really about it. That like who I involve in my family though for like personal reasons. But you guys are considered family because y'all are what makes up my family. Family
True.
doesn't mean blood.
Exactly. I was just about to
So-
say that. It does not mean blood. It's all about who God places in your life, who's there for not only just the seasons but lifetime.
Yeah. Like my bio family and I just got together yesterday for Thanksgiving. It was fun. Everybody brought a dish. Everybody had a good time. I was surprised that everybody had a good time. There's no issues. My son had a good time. He had a good time with some little kids that were there that I didn't know. But he had fun, and that's what matters. And I
That's
want
good.
him to remember those things.
Yeah, for sure.
Favorite dish during
Green bean casserole. I will defend that with my life.
green bean casserole?
Nobody
So
can tell me.
You didn't even
different,
think
bro.
about it. Green.
No, green bean, bro. That or deviled eggs. Those are the first
Okay,
two things
devil eggs.
I
Yes.
am putting on my plate.
Yes, devil eggs. I would. Granny,
also,
bring that.
Also, ham, please. No turkey. Hold the turkey. Give me the ham.
You can keep the ham. I want the turkey.
Ma'am, you're buying chicken from Sam's Club.
Hey, mind
I
your
don't wanna hear
business.
it.
It's still good. Sam's, she didn't mean
Do
it.
not
She
wanna
didn't
hear it,
mean it.
though.
It's still good.
Who brings
It's still good.
rotisserie chicken
Me,
to a Thanksgiving
me and
dinner?
my mama. Me and my mama.
Oh, you better buy. You go figure
And
it
we
out.
gonna eat it too. We gonna eat it. Period. We gonna eat it.
You got, listen, eventually you're going to have to learn to cook one, though.
I know, but until then, I'm bringing that
Like-
You
rotisserie.
can learn now, bro.
I just told y'all I'm
Like on a
cooking the
Thanksgiving
sides.
steak.
I'm gonna
We
cook
ever
some
get that?
sides, but that rotisserie
Okay,
chicken.
so when you're married and you have your own family, you gonna expect everybody else to bring the turkey?
No, I will. Listen.
Or are
listen.
you still gonna bring rotisserie chicken?
To the day I die. Day I die. Because that rotisserie chicken is good, and y'all playing with the rotisserie chicken.
Well,
I'm not
here,
It's
playing
good.
rotisserie chicken. That's like something you bring to like Friendsgiving, ma'am. This is
I bring that too.
Thanksgiving
I bring that too.
dinner.
Listen, like, on the moments we get together for Thanksgiving, like, we all got to cook eventually. You feel me?
I'm gonna cook something.
I know, Britt, I know, but rotisserie chicken.
You didn't cook that. Sam's did.
God bless them. That's all I can
All
say. I think my favorite Thanksgiving dish will have to be. I'm gonna piggyback off you, Michaela. Devil eggs and turkey. And collard greens. I like that. That's good.
What about you, Darius?
Oh, greens and macaroni.
Oh yeah,
All right.
macaroni.
All right, wait.
With the burnt edges. It's got to be burnt.
Yeah, oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
You got to be.
You're a little burnt on the ends,
I
just
don't
on
like
the
mac and cheese,
ends.
I don't know what y'all talking about. What is one dish that you will not eat unless one person cooks it?
Macaroni. Got it from my cousin.
Oh, that's good.
Mine-
Cat. Ooh.
Mine is for Thanksgiving, like not just like any dish, but like for Thanksgiving. Mine is my grandmother's stuffing. If my grandma don't make stuffing, I don't want it. Like, I love the
Like,
rest of y'all. I'm sure y'all try, but if it's not my grandmother's in her yellow dish, yellow pan that she cooks, I don't want it.
All right, hear me out, though. What if she passed on that recipe to somebody
Oh,
else?
Bro,
yeah.
but she's passed it on to me, and it's still not as good. Like I
Ah.
tried.
Oh, okay.
She might have left something out on purpose.
She always says that she puts spit in it, which when I was little, I was like, ew. And
She
now
mean
I'm still.
spit.
She used to always say
What?
that she would leave a little bit of love, and she would go, and I go, Nini, other people eat that. Like she also.
You better not put no
she,
spit in.
She makes
Let me
it-
tell you something.
Listen, wait. One day I walked in, and she also has what she calls this $100 cake. And for the life of me, like she said, apparently there's like a whole backstory to it, which is a different story for a different day. But I walked into her making it whole dollops of mayo, going in the cake. It's called a mayonnaise cake, but if you eat it, you don't even know mayonnaise is in it. It's chocolate cake with chocolate like
That's
drizzle,
wild,
whatever.
bro.
It's like a strawberry, strawberry poke cake,
Yes.
but it's chocolate.
What kind of mayonnaise she used?
Just any mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip.
Possibly. One day all we had was the squeeze one. She's just squeezing it in there.
Okay, Nanny. Okay.
But it takes away the eggs and something else. Like it's a substitute for other things because back then, some of those things were like, like during, I think it was like during the Depression that they made that.
I don't know.
I mean,
No, you know what? One day I'm gonna make it for y'all, and y'all are gonna eat it. And I'm not gonna tell y'all that there's mayo in it until after you finish the piece and tell me that it's delicious.
Look, man. Look.
Look, man.
You put mayonnaise in a. I don't know. I
They
don't know.
put mayo and deviled eggs, bro.
I
and
know that.
mustard.
I know that. But I feel like that's fitting for that. But
No, okay, but mayonnaise is a substitute. Just like if you don't have there's other you can substitute applesauce in a dish too if you don't have certain things. Like there's substitutions. Like if you ain't got no flour, you can substitute something for the flour. If you don't have eggs, you can substitute mayo or applesauce or whatever it is.
taste it.
Yes, it's delicious. You don't even know mayo is in it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give it a try one day.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it, and y'all are gonna like it.
To be continued. I think mine is more so like a dessert. My great grandmother was the queen a pound cake. Like when I tell you she was the queen of pound cake, it was like to the point where when I smelled, like when I knew she was getting the, now you know I don't know how to cook, but what's the little thing that you,
She was whisking it.
is that what it is? Is that
Is
how
it
you?
the wire
Jesus.
thing? With
No,
like,
it's the, okay. So you plug it in. Now back then you had to plug it in, but then you plug it in and it's the little two little whip things that go like
you mean
this.
a mixer?
That what it is?
It's a hand mixer.
It's
So they have the
hand-
hand mixer, the stand mixer, and then they got just the whips.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe
so
that's
the
what
hand
it is.
mixer is the one that they have in the hand. It goes
And you press on it, and you press
Yeah.
it. Okay, I knew when I heard that she was making the pound cake. So that's when I got up, and she would always tell me, "Well, do you want to lick the spoon?" Because the batter of the pound cake was just delicious. So I would have to say that. But people have made some pound cakes, but they're not.
There's always
They're-
that one dish, man, that like your
they're not.
grandparents are just, or like
Did she put
somebody
like,
in your
just
family.
like icing on it? It's like an icing.
Well, but with this particular pound cake she made, there was no icing.
You
But
mean
now
the-
people are
you mean the
starting
one
to do
that's,
it.
like, melted with like the confectionate sugar and stuff.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
You, like let it sink into the
Yeah.
pound.
Yeah,
Oh,
People are
man.
starting to do that, but back then my grandma was like, "It don't need all that. It don't need all that."
Well, also too, they didn't have a lot of that. Like back
Oh,
when they
true.
would make those things.
True,
Like my
true.
grandma will eat these. I forgot what kind of cookies they are, but they're nasty. Like they need something.
What kind of?
Oh, it's the I forgot what type of cookies they are, but they're not sugar cookies.
Oatmeal raisin.
No, they're like these.
Oatmeal raisin is disgusting. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
hey
nasty.
now. Oatmeal
Yeah.
raisin.
Don't
Tommy,
bring
Ice-
them.
Oatmeal raisin
Don't
is
bring the
disgusting.
oatmeal
Iced
raisin.
oatmeal cookies.
Mm-mm.
Fire.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you know
Anyways.
one of them, like, the little, like oatmeal patty things. Those are good.
You mean the no bake ones?
No, it's like I think that's what it's called.
Have y'all tried 7-Up cake?
Oh, 7-Up cake is basically just pound cake with 7-Up in it.
Nah, I
Yeah, that's
figured.
what it is.
I've come to realize that now.
That's why it's called a 7-Up cake.
With a little drizzle of ice, and I was like, "Wait a
I
minute."
will say I did make my grandmother's apple pie recipe, like with homemade crust and everything yesterday. It was the talk of the party.
Yeah, a little cinnamon and sugar in it. Man.
Absolutely, you put it on top of the crust too. With a
Yo,
little bit
that
of butter.
pie fire. I got a piece.
What's a
That's
dish
fire.
you're not a fan of?
Macaroni and cheese.
Like don't bring that. I'm not gonna
Macaroni
eat.
and cheese.
Okay. All right.
I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't like cheese.
Oh,
Not even a little bit. You
No,
know they put
I like queso.
but not. You know they didn't make macaroni and cheese where it's like.
I
Nah,
don't
you
like
need,
the
nah, you know them
consistency.
shells
I
of
don't-
cheese. You gotta get the blocks. You hear me?
Yeah. There you go.
I'll make it, but I don't like it. I'm not gonna sit there and eat it. Or
Really?
collard greens. I don't like greens.
Ooh.
I didn't grow up in the country eating spinach, bro.
Well, let me tell you, Papa did, and he turned out just fine.
He
Yeah,
also
my man's
ate it
gave
from
us
a
those-
can.
And he turned out just fine.
He was a cartoon character.
Yeah, he gained muscles immediately.
Again,
Immediately.
he was a cartoon character.
Turned out just
Listen,
fine.
my grandma gave me the whole speech about if you eat, you'll get big and strong. I don't want to be big or strong. I just won't eat it.
Mine would have
Even
to
if
be.
people are like, yeah, there's ham in it, there's onions in it, there's bacon. I don't care. I don't want to eat it. It smells gross cooking. I don't.
Mac and cheese.
No, not mac and cheese.
Collard
Greens. Collard greens.
Oh, put some hot sauce on it.
No, why am I putting hot sauce on leaves?
You know what? You didn't have to say it like that.
They're
you
literally
did.
called.
Hey,
They're literally leaves.
hey.
They delicious leaves. That's what they are.
Listen.
Okay. I know.
I don't eat it. Listen, I don't eat it.
I
But like,
know. I know it.
It's not a It's not your favorite.
It's not my favorite. but, like,
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Mine would have to be black eyed peas. Don't bring that.
What?
Don't bring that.
Not even with like ham hock.
Don't
and some
bring
onions?
it. I said don't bring it. Don't bring it.
Okay,
Now I
well.
know my grandma says that I don't know if she
You're
does
supposed to eat it for New Year's.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
supposed
that-
to bring you. What is it? Is
yeah,
it money
good-
or luck?
some good luck. Now she does that during New Year's, but
Yeah, we
don't
put
bring
the-
it for
We put
Thanksgiving.
the ham hock in it, and then sometimes we add a little bit of onion, let it cook.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, that flavor after that ham hock
Mm-mm.
comes out, and some of the pieces of ham are still falling off
No.
of it.
Nada.
Chef's kiss.
Don't bring it. Now I will eat some Bush's baked beans. Now I will do that.
Those are not black-eyed peas.
I
Those
know.
are baked beans.
I know, but don't bring the black eyed peas. Don't bring them. Just don't bring them. Mm-mm. No,
They're not even the
No.
same type of bean, bro.
it's a no for me, dog. Don't bring them. Mm-mm.
Are you
Nope.
hearing this?
Yeah, I've heard it.
No.
Okay,
I know
okay,
they
so
not
wait,
the
wait,
same.
So do you like cabbage?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you like coleslaw?
Coleslaw's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Who bringing that to Thanksgiving?
some people do. White
Somebody
people
is.
do it.
Somebody is.
I've been to a white people Thanksgiving where they brought
Somebody covered it.
coleslaw.
Now, if Long John Silver's ain't making it, then I don't know. I don't
But
know. I don't know.
okay. Mine's easily don't make chitlins in my house. Please don't.
Okay, wait a minute.
What are
I'm gonna have to
chitlins?
put my foot down
What
on
are
that
those?
one.
Wait a
Those
minute.
things stink.
What are
Okay, hold on.
What are those?
Okay, we gotta educate Michaela on chitterlings.
Oh, this-
Okay.
Are those the hard, crispy ones?
Wait,
that
those
people
are
eat in
okay.
bags?
Those are pig intestines.
Pig
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
That's
Big
right.
Are those
intestines.
the hard ones that people eat in the bags? My husband.
No,
my husband's favorite.
no,
they,
boo,
they got
that's-
the spicy
that's-
ones, barbecue ones.
That's pork rind.
Yes.
Isn't it the same thing though?
No.
No, no.
What's that made out of?
Who knows?
I
They
think pork
good.
rinds is their skin, probably. I don't remember.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, something like that. But chitlins are different. That's pig intestines.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's the stuff that they put in menudo, but that's cow intestine.
I guess
Something like
so.
that, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, but
But
don't,
they-
don't
yeah.
make that in my house.
What you now? I like them,
No.
but
No.
now here's a
No.
no,
No. No.
I used to eat them. I used to eat them, but they had to be made by someone that I was watching them clean them because not everybody cleans them great. So you gotta clean them.
They're
Yeah,
intestines.
you gotta clean them.
They don't come clean.
You
Like
gotta
shrimp,
clean
they
'em.
clean the shrimp.
You gotta clean them.
Nah, sometimes the shrimp got the little poop line in it. They don't really clean.
But you gotta clean them.
All right. So what is a non-traditional dish for Thanksgiving that you've had that was really good?
Fried fish.
I feel like that is traditional though. Some people
I
still
don't
have
think.
that. Yeah. Some people make that. Like
My
I've
granny-
seen
my-
a Thanksgiving fish fry.
I don't know. I don't.
Betty Blue, you make the best fish ever.
Oh,
Shout out to Granny.
oh
She
yeah.
makes the
Shout out
best
to you,
fish
Granny. Yes,
Uh,
Granny. I don't know. Non-traditional.
Somebody brought what did they bring? Like fruit salad yesterday, where it's like the Cool Whip and like the canned, whatever it is, canned.
No, I really.
Yeah, it's like Cool Whip, and then you know like the mixed fruit that you buy in the can that's got like the cherries, the grapes, and all of that. They put that in it. They whip it around. It's called fruit salad.
I don't know.
It was
I don't
alright.
know.
Oh, that's different.
I don't know about that one.
It was alright.
I don't know. I really can't think of anything. But
Oh, fried okra. I've had that before.
okay,
Thanksgiving.
yeah,
That
I'm
was
gonna go
good.
with that.
That's normal, at least in my household. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. We
We've
don't.
We've never had that at ours. Ours.
That's
so
in
like,
my house.
I
Yeah.
don't think I
us,
had
the typical
that.
Thanksgiving is sweet potatoes. You either have the yams or you have the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top.
No.
Mhm.
Green
No.
bean casserole.
Time out. I got no marshmallows. You get
Okay,
Yeah,
first
you
of
ain't
all,
gotta
I
put
don't even
them.
like sweet potatoes like that. I really like the sweet potato french fries. That's it. Don't bring me no cooked sweet potatoes.
I'll
Ugh.
eat it. I'll
Who
eat
puts
it.
them in a pie?
We do. Apparently, we do.
No.
I'm real
You
picky,
with
okay?
sweet potato fries. We gotta talk.
Bro, they're so good when
They're
they're
disgusting.
seasoned right.
Oh,
You
Darius.
haven't- Then you haven't had them right,
no.
bro. Hold on.
We
Back-
gotta cook
okay,
that for
so
him.
typical is turkey or ham. Usually my grandmother would make me a personal ham because I'm not going to eat turkey. I will eat turkey if it's deep fried. If my brother-in-law does it.
Fried
LB, if
turkey,
you watch it
okay.
and you deep fry a turkey, I'm gonna be there. Real quick, green bean casserole, deviled eggs, mashed potatoes. Usually there's
Mashed
pumpkin pie,
potatoes.
apple pie, sweet potato pie. Pecan pie is a big one.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
What else? I think that's about it. I really can't think of like other things that people bring.
I think you-
rolls.
Oh,
You gotta have
yeah.
the right rolls.
Hawaiian rolls, please. Hawaiian.
Well, yeah. My mom's side didn't bring the rolls. My dad's side of the family, no. They get up early in the morning. They get to making the biscuits. Early morning. They get to
You-
churn-
Let's start
churn
off
the
with
butter
saying
everything.
if Thanksgiving starts at a time, let's make it at that time. Because if I get up and you're saying Thanksgiving starts at noon and it's 5 o'clock, Thanksgiving hasn't started. So let's stop doing that. You know, I think
I
in
didn't
our
eat till 3 o'clock yesterday.
well, I
We were
I think that's
well,
an average, like 2 or 3. Like,
yeah, but my
Not
thing
5
is,
o'clock.
why you spend the whole night before for us to still eat at 3 o'clock? Why
That's
you
a-
showing up late?
that's another thing. Yeah,
If we eat at 3, you need to be there at 2:30.
talk about it.
that's true.
Cause I want to eat at 3.
I'm
That's
hungry,
true.
bro.
That's true.
Bro, I done skipped breakfast. I may have slipped a devil egg or two,
yep.
but I'm ready
Or
to
roll.
eat.
Or roll.
I'm ready. No, my grandma used to have a rule that you did not touch anything
Yeah,
until we
that
all
was
sat
my
down to eat.
great-grandma's
I said
rule. Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah, that was definitely my great
You were
grandma.
starving me. I'm
No,
hungry.
well, yesterday my aunt had rotel dip and chips and like veggies at the table
Oh, for
with
everybody
ranch
to
for like
eat.
people to eat before like because we knew people were gonna be late. It's
Yep.
notorious. for
And
people
then in
that
my
are gonna
great
be late.
grandma's house, if you walked in late, we would just stare at you. And you'll hear about other words, but I can't say them right
Like,
now.
shame. Shame.
Just
Shame.
that would be like the walk of shame
For
coming in. Like, why
shame.
would you? Yeah. Anyway, But
And then they don't even bring a dish. with the
yeah, that's
audacity.
enough.
Like,
You
why-
could have brought
why
some
were you
soda.
late?
Could have brought
I
some
would
soda
understand
or
if
some
you had a
plastic
dish,
plates.
if you had a dish in your hand, but you don't.
That's crazy. But those are things not to do during Thanksgiving. So just learn from that. But to close this out, what is a scripture that y'all are thankful for?
Got my handy dandy book.
Okay, Michaela, you can go first.
2 Corinthians 9:11. You will be enriched in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion, and through us your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God. Sorry, words are hard today.
All right, mine says Psalm 104, and it says, "Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name."
Mine would have to be Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. That is something that was in my baby book.
Came with a classic.
So that definitely
That's
resonates in me.
awesome.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We want to wish y'all a happy, blessed Thanksgiving. Travel safe, hug your family members, and let them know how thankful you are for them.
And don't let nobody make you feel bad for getting 2 plates.
That's all right. That's all right.
You
That's
go
all right.
back and
That's
get
all right.
That's all right. Eat as much. Eat
Just-
for your heart's content.
Just make sure that everybody has their first plate first before you go back,
Yes.
because then that looks
Yes. That's what do you call it? Thanksgiving etiquette, I guess you could say.
etiquette.
All right. Well, mess that word up. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm Kimbria.
I'm Darius.
I'm Michaela. Can't wait to see